Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hi, hello. I wanted to come and talk to you guys about something a little bit different today. I want to talk to you guys, specifically people who maybe relate and align with me, who come from revert situations, and who have families who are non-Muslim and who maybe are heavily influenced by the evangelical Christian and Western propaganda. Talking to our families, our childhood communities, our childhood friends can already feel so strainful and anxiety-inducing due to the great divide that many of them feel has been put between us because of our religious decisions and choices in coming to Islam, something that they very much so misunderstand. Many of us feel so lost and alone and helpless and hopeless because we deeply love our families and we want them to deconstruct and understand. So we spend so much of our time focused on that, helping them, explaining to them, being an example to them. This is not a call for sympathy. It's just draining. It's mentally, emotionally exhausting. And I see you and I understand that, but I want you guys to know, first and foremost, the Prophet ﷺ has already been through this. We are not alone. There are hundreds of thousands of us around the world who are experiencing this together, separately. The Prophet ﷺ's most beloved human, one of his most dearest, died a non-believer after being this close to him his entire prophethood. Subhanallah. All that to say, most of us are already feeling at the end of our rope when it comes to discussing these things with our families because of our religious choices and our conversion to Islam. But then you add what's happening in Gaza, in Palestine right now, in Sudan, in Congo, around the world to the mix of conversation. And you see just how far gone so much of the Western world, so many of your most loved people are. They are watching a Holocaust happen, and they are blinded by Western propaganda, by evangelical extremism and fascist ideas. Seeing people you know who are wonderful human beings at their core and their heart making horrible decisions, standing on a disgusting side of history simply because you know that they have been so deeply brainwashed is heartbreaking. You want to give up. You want to crawl under a rock. You want to just commit to the community that you feel you have found that understands you and just give up on them. Don't do it. Please don't do it. We are the middle ground. We are the ones who are standing in between, who can reach out a hand and reach out another hand and connect. Okay, that's us. And it's working. It's working. It doesn't feel like that. It doesn't look like that over the span of these years. It feels like it is not moving anywhere, but it is. I'm not really making content right now. Mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. I'm not in a place to just focus on making content. And I'm certainly not in a place to pretend that I'm feeling something that I'm not. Most of my time on socials right now is on my private page, where it is all people from my childhood, people who I grew up with, who I know personally, mostly people who absolutely have the wrong idea about what's happening around the world right now, people who are absolutely brainwashed and propagandized. Is that even a word? I have considered deleting everything, disconnecting ties from that side of my life so many times because of the heartbreak I've felt by their misunderstanding and because of their ignorance. I have been accused of so many things by people that I love. I have been looked at like I'm absolutely crazy, like I'm a terrorist supporter. I've been told that I'm a terrorist supporter. But let me tell you right now, subhanAllah, it's working. I have also received so many messages of people being like, hey, just so you know, this video has helped me change my entire perspective on what's happening with Is Not Real right now. I've had people be like, hey, just so you know, I've been watching this person and keeping up with this page now after being exposed to it. And because of what they're educating and because of what they're saying, I can understand. And I can't believe that it's taken me this long. They exist. Those people are out there. And it feels so far and in between. But that's the work. So I guess my point is, to my converts, to my reverts, to the people who are nostril deep in ignorance and surrounded by people that they feel don't understand them and that they are just doing everything they can to shift perspectives and to make baby steps of changes so that these people can finally deconstruct. These people that you love and that you care about can finally see See you and your choices and your decisions and your character, and see what's actually happening around the world that they've been blinded to. I know it's exhausting. I converted to Islam close to 8 years ago, and I feel like I have been an uphill battle ever since with the people around me, trying to get them to understand or to accept me. And now I feel like I'm begging them to not even give a shit about me and my decisions, but to focus on a Holocaust happening. It feels like we're sledging through quicksand, but it's the work that we have to do. Yes, take care of yourself, set your mental, emotional boundaries. Make sure you are committing to your spiritual fulfillment and worship, but don't give up on these people, because they can change. I remember there's a specific surah, I think it's like around chapter 40, 41 of the Quran. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, if it were not for the fact that I know that there are people in there are people who can change, who can leave the disgusting jahil, ignorance behind and change. If it were not for that, I would have told you, go in and humiliate them. But I know there are people who can change, so don't give up on them. And I want you to be protecting them instead. And that made me think about today. And it made me realize that the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam did not give up. And we cannot give up. There is so much privilege and beauty in being a convert and revert, okay? But there is also so much responsibility that comes with it, and obligation that comes with it. The first Muslims were convert reverts. I am a white convert revert. I have a lot of work to do. We have a lot of work to do, and it's going to be a marathon. So don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on these people. Keep sharing, keep talking, keep educating, and continue being an example. I know this is long. I haven't made content in a long time. I haven't discussed where I'm at or what I'm doing. I don't feel like it matters. I don't care if a lot of people see this. I just want the right people to see it. Assalamu alaikum.